This is a 1941 Philco Canada 44A, better known in the US as a 41 315 or 315X. Belongs to a friend of mine's daughter, Sarah, and it was brought to me in non-working condition. So I volunteered to see what I could do with it. So this is how it looked before. Some nicks and scratches, and the cloth is in rough shape and pieces of veneer missing. So that's it gutted. Here we're starting the process of refinishing. That's it fully stripped with a piece of grill cloth that I was experimenting with. Again, fully stripped down. That's the new Philco logo I'm going to put on the face of it. There it is with a few coats of lacquer on it. Starting to come together. There it is assembled with the new grill cloth. And here it is in its finished state. Pretty sharp radio. Lots of nice curves and veneers on it. This is the inside of the chassis before it was repaired. Lots of old caps in it. A little bit of dust. No matter how clean you are, these things like to attract dust. It's an 11 tube radio, and it's got a beautiful speaker in it. There it is on the workbench, finished recapped. This is a Bakelite block that has some safety capacitors in it, or an old version of safety capacitors that really weren't all that good. But I've gutted the block, and the old caps have been removed. There it is with the new capacitors installed. And there's the bottom of the chassis, fully recapped and fixed up. This is just one of the plates on the back. There you can see the 44A chassis type, but you can't find schematics for that. You need the 41 315. And there's the tube line up, and there you go. This is the speaker with a big crack through it. So I found some recipe on the internet for fixing these things, and it's basically just a dryer sheet, an old dryer sheet that's been well used, and rubber tape. And it did a nice repair on it. Actually sounds pretty good. So that's what I got, and that's what I worked on, and this is the finished product here. It's a nice looking radio with some great wood grains in it. And you can connect a Bluetooth device or your phone, whatever you like, to it to play your own music or some streaming music. Just gently tap one of these station buttons, and that will turn the unit on. Like I say, right now I have it on a Bluetooth device right there. So there it's playing away. Can't play too much music or I get into copyright trouble, but there it is, playing away. And you can switch it then from the Bluetooth to normal AM radio simply by unplugging your device.
But it fundamentally is.
And I highly recommend you turn down the volume to its lowest when you unplug your device from the radio, or you will potentially blow up the speaker on it, because there's quite a difference in volume between the AM and the Bluetooth or the auxiliary port.
I completely understand it's not the only drug that we have, and I'm aware of the other drugs in play here.
It's got some different bands on it. Right now it's on the broadcast, but it's got a couple of other bands: overseas, police, and broadcast. And it even flips down to these presets down here, none of which I have tuned in, but you can play with those and make them do what you wish. So there it is, 1941 Philco 315X, or as we call it in Canada, the 44A.